everyone, Mandy here to share with you my Artificially Wild collection from MAC. I did get a few items from this collection that just came out this week and will be out next week in stores. It's very 90s earth tone, kind of that early to mid 90s kind of grungy look to it, and I have mixed feelings about that. First of all, during that time period in the 90s, I didn't wear makeup. I was just a freshman in high school and I was scared of makeup. I still am in a lot of ways, but I was especially scared of the makeup that you would see on celebrities back then because it was so earthy. That's the only way I can describe it. It was just so non-flattering to my skin tone. I have a lot of pink undertones in my skin and I'm very pale, and something about those earth tones just didn't quite seem right on me. So I'm a little nervous to try these products out, but I have de-reddened my face as much as possible, so hopefully that will lessen some of that. And I think if you have a lot of red undertones or pink undertones in your skin and you want to wear colors like this, it would be a good idea to try to get rid of that redness as much as possible and not wear a lot of red based or pink based blushes, just something very neutral with colors like this. Anyway, I've talked enough about that. Let's get started. First off is the lipsticks. Now I have 3 lipsticks from the collection. The first one is called Photo. It is described as a golden brown. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this on my lips for you. Not quite sure what I think about this color for myself. It may be interesting to see how it works with maybe some fall attire, because right now, you know, it's still summer and I'm into wearing the bright pinks and everything, so I think I'm gonna have to transition. I think once the cooler weather comes and the leaves start falling, I may can start getting into this. I don't know, I'm scared. But please tell me what you think about it on me. I would love your honest opinion, because that is really what's going to help me decide whether I want to keep this bad boy or not. I'm going to compare it to the only thing that I have that's remotely close to this, and it's not even close at all, and that is Paramount lipstick. Paramount is much, much better, but it's the only dark brown lipstick I have. So as you see, there's Photo there, and there is Paramount. Okay, next is another lipstick called Shitake, or Shitake, or if you want to be really gross, you can say Shitake, but I don't think that's appropriate. It is described as a deep brown glaze. And it is a glaze formula. I'm a little less scared of this one than I was of the Photo. I feel like it's more wearable because it's buildable. So you could put it on lightly and maybe even over a brighter lipstick to help tone it down for fall. I like the color of it. I think this is more of a wearable color for me. I really don't have anything in my collection that compares to this at all. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of glazes, and then like I said, I don't have a lot of brown lipsticks, but this is the Shitake. Finally, out of the lipsticks I got is Icon, and it is described as a frosted neutral beige. This one's not as bad as the other. It has kind of a weird, almost purple brown. I don't even know what that means, like gray purple brown tone to it. Frost shimmer. There's really nothing similar in my collection. I do have one that I bought called Fluid. It's more purple. And then Pet Me Please from the Alluring Aquatics collection, yeah, is way lighter. So it's definitely unique. Very, very 90s looking. So there is the Icon. This is Fluid, and this is Pet Me Please. Now, the closest thing I may have that would match that is probably the Stone Lip Pencil. But of course it doesn't have the frost, and it's darker, but they may possibly pair well. Matter of fact, since we have a little extra time today, I'm gonna go ahead and put the Stone Lip Pencil on with the icon over and see how it looks. It's very, very 90s. Oh my goodness, it's so 90s. So I'm scared. I'm scared. Tell me it looks okay or tell me it looks horrible. I don't care. Just tell me something. Okay, now that I'm done with the lipsticks, the next thing on my list are the lip glasses that I got. First up is Spite, which is a muted plum taupe brown. There. The first thing I noticed straight off is that something is missing, and it's the Signature MAC Vanilla Scent. This lip gloss does not have it. I'm pretty upset about that right now. It smells kind of gross. As far as the color goes, I don't even know if I can enjoy it. Am I that spoiled by the vanilla scent of MAC products that I'm being a complete brat about this? Maybe. Ugh. 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 Anyway, I'll quit being a baby and let's see what I have to compare this to. I don't have a whole lot of lip glasses, so I'm sorry I don't have a lot to compare. Yeah, this is the only one that have it's remotely close looking. This is Spite and this is Lust lip glass, and of course Lust is lighter and warmer, and Spite is much grayer in comparison, so they really don't compare at all. But let's get some pictures of this and see how it turns out. Really mad. Is it just me? Do they... No, the lip glasses are usually scented vanilla. The Lust is scented, but for some reason this Spite, ugh, it smells like shoe polish, or I don't know, maybe not even as good as shoe polish. I'm letting go. I'm letting go. It's a history that never really grows. I'm letting go. I'm letting go. The next lip gloss that I'm really excited about is called Explicit, and it is described as a golden bronze with icy shimmer. I definitely think this is going to be one of those lip glosses that's good for layering over stuff to give it extra dimension, especially with the color base being kind of a gray bronze, and then that shimmer being that golden color. So I'm going to compare these two, Mirror and Gold Mirror, so we can see what those look like. And just for fun, I'm going to mix the two and see if it actually does make this. Okay, so here we have, can I see me? Can you see me? Maybe this is better. Okay. Here we have the Explicit. I'm upside down. Here we have the Explicit. This is Mirror, which if you bought Mirror, it may be labeled as Gold Mirror, but if it's silver based, it is Mirror. Here is Gold Mirror, and here are the two mixed. So this has definitely got a darker base to it, you know, but I think it is very similar to those two mixed. So if you already have Mirror and Gold Mirror and don't want to spend extra money, but you want to get a similar look, you may just be able to mix the two. But this definitely has a darker, almost this color that they're using in these, it's like a, I can't describe the color. Tell me, it's like a purple, brown, gray hybrid. I don't want to say pewter because it has more brown to it than that. It's like a, bleh. Tell me what this color is. Anyway, there you go. Okay, now before I move on to the eyeshadows, I did want to mention these 3 eye pencils. Originally, the color story for this collection stated that Stone Lip Pencil and Oak Lip Pencil were going to be in this collection, but they somehow have replaced the Stone with Stripdown. Why, I don't know, because they're not similar at all. But I thought, in case you were wondering what Stone looks like and you were expecting it for this collection, I will go ahead and just do some hand swatches of all three of these for you. So, first up is Oak. I really love Oak, even though, like I said, I'm scared of browns. Using it as a lip pencil kind of helps me ease into those colors because I can put it down as a base and then put something more sheer over it, and it doesn't make it so bold and scary for me. And then Stone. Stone is a great pencil to use to create a false shadow under the lips, which makes the lips look fuller. So here is Oak, Stone, and Stripdown. And Stone is the one that can be used as a shadow. Okay, moving along. Okay, now for the eyeshadows. I have 4 eyeshadows to share with you from this collection. I'm a little bit more excited about these. This one is called Natural Wilderness Dirty Mustard Golden Nude. Let's swatch them. Okay, here's the Natural Wilderness by itself. And as you can see, it is a very mustardy baby diaper green, like baby food, split pea, I don't know, color. But I think it's going to be like a really cool eyeshadow, and I'm excited to try it out. Let's see what I have in my collection that could be anywhere close to this. So here we go. We have Natural Wilderness, Soba, and Green Smoke right there. And as you see, even though Soba is a satin, just as Natural Wilderness is, Soba is more shimmery. I think it's more brown. Well, it's definitely more brown and less mustard tone, so it doesn't have as much yellow in it. The Sumptuous Olive is shimmerier, more shimmerier, and much more green, of course. But there's something about the Sumptuous Olive that I think would pair well with this because it kind of has a golden shimmer to it. And I'm kind of excited to try all these in the fall and see what they're going to work out to be. So, the next eyeshadow I have here is called Marsh, and it is a soft, dirty olive green. Of course, I'm going to compare Sumptuous Olive again to this one, but let's go ahead and swatch this first. Ooh. This is the Marsh. Next to that is Fiction, which I think is the closest that I have between the two, but Fiction is darker and grayer in comparison, and it's a frost, whereas the Marsh is a satin. Next is Sumptuous Olive again. It's much warmer and less green compared to the Marsh. Next is Green Smoke, which is, it's darker, more muted, and has less shimmer and glitter. This is Urban Decay Mildew. It's greener and has more shimmer. And this is Silver Sun by MAC, which is just definitely more blue, cooler toned. Next up is the color called Artificial Earth. It is described as a soft mauve nude. Here we have Artificial Earth, Girly, which is darker, warmer, and pinker, Yogurt, which is a matte. It's lighter and cooler, Hoax, if you want to call it that. It's H-A-U-X. It's darker, matte, and more mauve, or mauve, if you prefer. And Malt is the most similar, but it's matte, slightly darker, and slightly cooler toned. So I'm really excited about that one with the shimmer in it. I think it'll be a really great color for that area that I kind of need to blend up and, you know, work with me here, people. Okay, I've had a long day at work. Anyway, so anyway, last but not least is Stony eyeshadow. This one I think a lot of people will be excited about because it is very similar to the much coveted yet discontinued Smoke and Diamonds. Lucky for you, I have a Smoke and Diamonds here to compare it to. I didn't plan these swatches out too well. I've kind of run into my knuckles here. Well, not my knuckles. I don't know. Knuckles. Oh my gosh. Are these your knuckles or are these your knuckles? Now I'm really confused and now I feel really stupid. And now I'm going to have to Google it. Dang it. Okay. So this is the Stony eyeshadow and this is Smoke and Diamonds. Smoke and Diamonds is a little more shimmery and slightly warmer. I think the base color of Stony is similar to the base color of Smoke and Diamonds. Now you're missing out on that nice complexity of the Smoke and Diamonds with the Stony. But if you're desperate for something in that color base, get the Stony if you can. I think it's great. I actually wore them together today, this morning, and then when I refreshed my makeup, I just put the Stony on. Anyway, moving on. This is Diesel by MAC, which is much darker, much more blue color and shimmerier, more shimmery. This is Scene, which is more matte and slightly more purple toned. And this is Urban Decay Pistol, which is definitely much more shimmery. And this Soot by MAC, which is more matte and darker, which is more matte and darker. Blah. Okay, so that concludes the MAC Artificially Wild Collection haul video. If you have any questions about any of these products, please leave me a comment below. And also tell me what you think about the fruit fly that keeps flying around my head throughout the entire video. Or you can tell me what you think about the makeup. Did you like any of the lipsticks? Do any of the lipsticks make you spit? Are you excited to be ha ha ha. So anyway, as always, don't forget to stay fierce and fabulous. Have a great holiday weekend, everybody. Stay safe. Bye. Once the cooler weather comes and the leaves start falling, and maybe I'll watch some, Nev Campbell and I don't know, No Doubt circa 1994, I may can start getting into this. I don't know, I'm scared. But please tell me what you think about it on me. I would love your honest opinion because that is really what's going to help me decide whether I want to keep this bad boy or not.